Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome back to some... Wait, is this Dwarf Fortress? Yeah, baby. This is how Dwarf Fortress used to look back in the day without any extra tile sets. The ASCII. This is our fort, the one we've been playing, the one we've been loving. You might recognize our walls over here and the drawbridge. There's a trade depot here and the stairs down. We've got the road that we're constructing, and if we go down, we can see our farms, and down, 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 down some more stockpile floor. And here is our very busy primary floor that we've got going on here with our workshops, little mini stockpile, bedrooms, dining hall, and all that. There has just been an update to Dwarf Fortress, which adds in the classic ASCII glyphs over here, which actually means that the free version of Dwarf Fortress is now has now got the update to 0.50 as well, because that version doesn't come with the new tile set. It only comes with the ASCII stuff. It's not actually ASCII. It's sort of an extended ASCII character set, and in fact, it is still a tile set in the background. It always has been. It never displayed like raw text to the screen. It always it was always a little glyph that happened to be a letter, and that's one of the reasons it was so easy to get third-party little graphic packs that people could make. But we're going to keep playing with this graphic set because it is quite a lovely one. I really enjoy it quite a bit, and yeah. You know, and I think it's probably better for the audience. That way you guys don't have to learn the Matrix. Not that I ever really played much in the ASCII set. It was pretty early on that I moved into a tile set. But like when I started making Dwarf Fortress videos, I decided right from the start that, you know what, yeah, we can use another bard. That using a tile set, whoa, would probably be better for content. Okay, we've got ourselves our very first raid. And it is a raid and not a siege. If it was a siege, we'd have an icon in the top left corner. There's some slight differences in how they work. A raid tends to be a lot more straightforward. Some dudes are going to show up and are going to attack us. Now, zoomed over here, I don't currently see anyone. Go to other here. We should see. Wow, we have a lot of guests. There you go. The first invader. Now, likely there's more than this. They just haven't come up on the screen. Ah, right here. Bossa Ustruamuksa, the Lord Consort. Values decorum. Content putting on a well-crafted item. What kind of items are you using? Iron pick, some leather armor, mail armor, gauntlets. All right, you got some pretty serious stuff going on. No health problems currently. What kind of combat skill? Competent pikeman. That's not too bad. Now, I assume once I unpause, a bunch more dudes are going to come out of here. So let's take a look. We do have 4 squads, although many of them have not been equipped yet. We might go ahead and send people out regardless. The other thing we can do, though, is we can just close our gate. We do have a lot of dwarves outside. However, this update that included the ASCII graphics now also includes an incredibly important quality of life improvement for burrows. So let's see about setting one up. The idea is let's get everyone inside and close the door. And then we can figure out when we want to deal with this attack. Because otherwise, we're really sealed in. If we close the door, heck, if these guys want to make a run up to our tower here, we can have our archers on the top floor pew-pew-pewing at them. In fact, why don't I go and take the archers now, our oily arrows, and I'm going to tell them to station themselves up on the roof, say near this bottom right corner. Let's go ahead and do that. And then hopefully they'll be in a position to shoot. But we want everyone else. Now, here's our lever, and it is presumably connected, yeah, to a microcline bridge. Good. So let's make our first burrow. So our burrow is over here. And this lets us designate an area. Well, here, I'll read the text over here. Burrows are work and living areas where citizens can be assigned. Workers will try to limit their tasks to the confines of the burrow, but they will sometimes form paths which pass through other areas. Burrows can be suspended and unsuspended freely. When a burrow is suspended, assigned citizens will ignore it. It can be used to assign all your citizens or civilians to a safe emergency burrow which you activate in case of intruders, which is what we're going to try to do in just a moment. So let's get started on this. We're going to create a new burrow, and we're going to design an area. And it's a whole other just click and drag kind of vibe. Let's assign this entire floor here, like literally this entire floor, because why not, as our burrow. Boom. We can go and add multiple floors as well, but I believe even in the current version, you have to do them one at a time. You can't do a multi-floor select. So I'd have to go up and paint this area as part of the burrow, kind of one step at a time like that. But let's just, we'll just worry about the fact that it's on the main floor. These burrows that we're setting up are going to be temporary. So burrows, dwarves can be assigned to burrows and forced to kind of stay there. So we're going to go ahead and accept. Right now, there's no one here. Now, in previous versions of Dwarf Fortress, there's actually, related to military screen, there was an option you could hit that would send all of your civilians to a burrow. You didn't have to assign anyone to the burrow. You would just declare an alert and everyone would go there. And the thing is, right now, as far as I know, that is not in there, which is a little bit weird. Don't allow things from outside. Here's the activate and suspend. Right now, it's not actually running. Sorry, right now I think it is running. We could do this to suspend it. So what we want to do is we want to add all. Now, previous to the current update of, like, literally the current patch for the Steam version, you had to add one at a time, which is really annoying. They did add these little shortcuts here to add all, although we want to add all, but not any of the soldiers. Okay, all civilians. There we go. Yeah. So this is going to assign everyone who's not in a squad is going to get assigned to this burrow. So theoretically, they're going to be told to stay inside here. And then I guess for all my soldiers, what I'm going to do is all my melee soldiers, I'm going to go ahead and tell them to station over here inside our main room. And hopefully this is going to cause everyone to go inside. Now, previously when I assigned a burrow, sometimes the dwarves just like stopped instead of running to the burrow. But it looks like we might be okay. And the other thing too is they do complete their current job first, which I think is different from how things used to work. There is the ability to cancel jobs from the labor menu. No, sorry. The task menu. Right? I can hit this button. Yeah, just tell people, like, stop working. So I'm worried that they're going to be finishing a task that is otherwise problematic. And mostly it's the logging on the surface here. I didn't see the logging job at the top. Who is doing this one? Adel. I just really want Adel. Oh, right there, fell tree. Oh, I can't cancel that. Yeah, that's a little annoying. All right, how many others do we have on the map over here? Yeah, I feel like the civilian burrow system still needs some love. I mean, I'm not unique in that aspect. It's something a lot of people have been like, that's weird. It doesn't work anywhere near. Where's the bad guy? There's just one dude and he decided to bail? I've never seen this before. Do we just lose track of him? Well, let's go through the motions anyway as a practice. Okay, now I think everyone's about to be inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for someone to pull this lever. It takes a while for someone to get there, and even when it pulls, it takes a couple of game updates before it actually goes and does that. Okay, we're going to be sealed in for a bit. I'm going to cancel the designation of our military troops. I'm going to pause this burrow to not limit anyone to any particular area. We did spot a snatcher, although that's different than before. This is just a goblin thief who wants to go and steal some children, which they're going to have a hard time doing with our doors closed. Here, let's follow you around a little bit. Are you just leaving the map? No, you're just wandering? Are you leaving that corner? You might be. Yeah, you are. Okay. Oh, is that another snatcher over here? Terrified while in conflict. Did we shoot at you? Doesn't look like it. So that has nothing to do with the raid that we saw. These are just, snatchers are just completely different types of actions. I don't think we're being raided, but we'll keep the door closed anyway. So yeah, the burrow system is going to be incredibly powerful for telling your civilians to come inside before you slam a door shut. However, I do feel like in its current state, it's still a little bit wonky. Now, you can still use burrows for some other things, like limiting a particular craft dwarf to a particular area to try to encourage them to make certain things. I just realized I don't have any music running in the background. Or just really quiet. There we go. That's a lot better. I like that. And I also fixed my audio ducking. At some point with OBS, I hadn't realized it. It had reset one of my, or cleared one of my selectors in my audio settings. In OBS, I have it set to duck the desktop sound, the game audio. So when I'm talking, it should dramatically lower the volume of game sounds. I don't know when that broke, but at some point it OBS just deselected the mic that it was using to calculate the ducking, and it went to none, so it wasn't happening anymore. And I was wondering why I've been having so many issues lately with like game audio seeming so much louder than it should be. And it never occurred to me that OBS just like did a stupid. So construction out here is going to be... Oh, no, we still have a dwarf outside. Aesop, a child. All right, it's time for us to bring down the gate, because clearly nothing's happened. Most units are smart enough not to stand underneath a bridge drop zone. So Aesop here should not wander under there. You can, with the use of burrows, for example, force a dwarf to stand under a bridge if you want to eliminate them for some reason. But that's not the case anymore. Anyway, we'll just go ahead and pull this lever. Someone should do it pretty quickly. Pulling levers is a fairly high priority job. There you go. It just happened, and there goes the bridge. And Aesop's going to be able to come back in. Okay. Well, let's cancel all the squad orders. We're not going to need our archers doing things anymore. We can go ahead and do that. Sorry if we got some barking in the background. We have a guest visiting us today, and Bella is not always sure what to make of it at first. Unsuspend that construction. Dwarves couldn't reach here, which is probably why it got suspended. It also might be a good idea, again, from time to time, to take a look at the task menu and just see over here if anything got suspended. And indeed, a few did. Some statues. You know, another dwarf might have gotten in the way. Same thing with the still over here. There you go. Just unsuspend that. Human caravan has come. Well, hey, that's lovely. Oh, there you go. Hunting aardvarks again, because that's what we do best. I think in this episode, we might set up a proper sort of encrusting things for our mugs. Get that whole system going on. Move goods to depot. Sort over here. Oh, I still don't have all my artifacts right on pedestals because it turns out to be really annoying for some reason. Okay, hold on. It'd be nice to know. Oh, there we go. Ash, what are you? You're look at earrings. Oh, is this not the game where I set up pedestals for my artifacts? Again, I'm getting confused with our multiplayer game. Okay, we're going to have to do that soon. Let me go and queue up a work order here. I'm going to ask for some rock pedestals to be done, and we're going to talk about making a museum. I'll do that. It'll ask for 10. That sounds great. Okay, so we might be slightly annoyed by this again. What am I looking for here? Bins. Sort by value. All right, I will take this finished goods bin. Now, of course, we can sell our artifacts. There's nothing that says we can't, but we might not want to. I don't think I'll sell the raw gems anymore. Bars, bins. I don't suppose they've changed this, so now I can type finished bins, and no. It still shows every category of bins that has a finished goods bin in it, which is not what I'm looking for with the search game. That actually seems like a really weird, like bug. Like, that seems like an outright mistake. I mean, it's not a, it's not a game-breaking error, but it definitely seems like there's no way on earth this is the intended behavior for anyone. I can't, usually I'm like, well, okay, I can see maybe they thought, like, in this example, you might want it this way, but probably you should do it the other way. Here, I can't think of a single reason why you would want a search to work that way. I still do appreciate this. Again, this is new. I think this is quite good. Bum, 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 bum. 3. I mean, they might still be unloading, of course. Actually, I don't even know. Have they reached it? There you go. Okay, diplomacy. Right. And I haven't been checking the world news, and maybe I should. Again, not sure I really need to be asking for anything. A steady supply of leather is not bad. They're going to bring some leather without me asking. Oh, someone had pointed out, if we go to the world map over here, and we go to civilizations, we can see the requests things have had. So, headwear, unless that was what just came in now, agreed in the year 103. But you can go and verify what kind of requests. No, I think this is the new one. Dang. Oh, soldiering. Yes, please. Still not sure to check the current one. All right. Let's request a broker. Oh, you got here quick? No, still unloading. And yeah, I still don't have a pop-up for when they're done unloading. I can't even tell kind of visually when that might be. Oh, broker went away to do a meeting. That's okay. You can take a break. Overall, I'm loving how our fort is. Oh, that got suspended again? I wonder why. I mean, dwarves are walking through this area. Rattlesnake. With an iron spear, the human spearman. All right. Can I trade now? Nope, broker's not here. Still conducting a meeting. We do have some honeybees on the map. Some people are getting stung. And yeah, we had gotten really low on logs, which might not have helped our drink situation here for a little while, but things should be moving better now. Yeah, we got the extra stills going on, which is great. The extra kitchens maybe for some meals as well, which is going to help out. This place here, hold on. How are we doing? Oh, we still don't have the value here. Even with the statues and things. Okay. Well, let's get engraving this room. Now, we may have wanted to double walls just to ensure the gravings are facing inwards here, but I am hoping that the flooring is going to be enough. Okay, aardvarks. And our broker is now sleeping. I mean, that's fine, as long as he gets up again before anything happens. Still hoping for some pig breeding to go on over here. Then we'll really not have to worry about leather, because that's just going to be good forever. Got some lignite here. All right, let's close a bunch of these. I want to check job cancellations after. I know, like, we clicked through it, but there would have been a bunch of old messages there. Need steel bars. Now, I assume our steel industry is doing things. It's just taking a while. Yeah, you're at 2 of 5 over here. If we check these, yeah, satisfied for next check. Got everything to keep going here. I suppose I could go and change how many per day are attempted, but I think that's fine. I don't think smelting is that quick. Store item in bin. Come on, broker. You are requested. Conducting meeting. Because I'm sure they've unpacked now. Who are you meeting with? I'm assuming with some of our cranky dwarves. Aardvark, 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 aardvark. Could you please come? What are you storing in bin? I mean, meeting, I can sort of, I can understand why that might interrupt you. There you go. Trading a depot. Thank you. Boom. All right. So, I mean, if we were to mark everything here, it would be 24,000 dwarf bucks. Admittedly, that does include our artifact container. It's like what we might want to do. Yeah, we can't even collapse this. I mean, I can collapse all bins. Oh, the screen needs a redo. Look, we're just going to scroll down and look for the bin that's worth ludicrous amounts. Nope. Can't sort this by value, huh? Nope. That's weird. Here, right here. I'm going to cancel the bin as a whole. And I might actually just leave it out. That's 9,000 dwarf bucks. We're going to be able to buy a lot with this. We could keep these mugs around with the idea to do some encrusting later on. Let me get all this, including the potash. We could use that for some fertilizing. I don't even know if we've got that set up. Let's, we'll get a bunch of glass. That's always fine. Wood's super cheap and it saves us time for chopping down trees, as we've discussed. Yeah, we'll get lye and we'll get booze. That sounds great. If I would ask for all these bins, that's not bad. That's a lot of leather and cloth. We don't really need food. Like, food we've got tons of. That's 2,000 dwarf bucks profit. I ask for all your cheese. You know what? You'll probably take this. I said I didn't really need it. Oh, counter offer. You are adding in. Whoa, no. No. You added in the artifact as a counter offer. That includes this bin here, actually. Was it right at the bottom? No. Oh my god. Yeah, it must have just selected the bin with the super valuable artifact. I don't know if there's a way to, like, just ignore the counteroffer and, like, let me manually add in a few. Okay, I like the way that it marked it, though. There it is. If I just do this, okay, they're 2,000 dwarf bucks. Oh, that's basically no difference. Okay, let me offer this. This is still better than what they had before. There we go. Good. All right, so we're going to keep our super valuable artifact. Again, it wouldn't have been the end of the world if we traded it away, but we can probably do better than trading it away is the idea. All right. I know this is a short episode, but I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Next episode, we're going to look into setting up a museum to hopefully keep our artifacts out of the trade box as much as possible. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.